Hey, Jake with B&H, back with you today to talk about a sleek new wireless video transmission system from Hollyland, the Mars 400S Pro. Now, as your filmmaking career progresses, you will no doubt be working with clients and/or directors that want to see the filmmaking process on set without having to stand right over your shoulder, squinting at a very small LCD screen. Instead, what you want to use is a wireless video transmission system, and the Mars 400S Pro is the perfect tool thanks to exciting features like the 400-foot line-of-sight transmission range, the 0.08 seconds of latency, and its ability to transmit to multiple receivers as well as mobile devices via the Hollyview app. But that's not all it can do, so let's dive in. The Mars 400S Pro transmitter and receiver come equipped with both HDMI and SDI connections, which is huge. Having both connections on the same unit at this price point really feels like a steal. Having both signal options means you're more flexible on set because you can work across different camera systems, and it also future-proofs yourself. Say you have an HDMI mirrorless camera now like a GH5, but you want to upgrade to an SDI digital cinema camera in the next 2 years, you're going to be covered. The transmitter will send a full HD 1080p 60 video signal up to 400 feet away, line of sight, to the receiver at an extremely low latency of only 0.08 seconds. This is crucial for complicated moving shots because your camera operator or your focus puller can react naturally to the movements of an actor. Now, I know 400 feet might sound excessive, but if you're performing any kind of action or stunt, you may need to stand further back for safety concerns. And this transmission range lets you monitor the shot while standing back at a safe distance. The Mars 400S Pro can also send a video signal up to 300 feet away line of sight to the Hollyview app over Wi-Fi to a smartphone or a tablet. As I said before, this is perfect for client use because more often than not, they will be far away from your camera rig, but they'll still want a live feed of the camera. All they have to do is download the Hollyview app to view the camera feed from their smartphone or their tablet. Believe me, they will appreciate this gesture and it will make you look very professional. In fact, there are a couple of options for image transmission. You can simply transmit from the transmitter to your receiver, or from the transmitter to 2 receivers, or the transmitter to a receiver and 2 smartphones via the Hollyview app, or you can transmit a signal up to 4 different smartphone devices simultaneously via the Hollyview app, but you will sacrifice the use of the wireless receiver option. So no matter the situation on set, the Mars 400S Pro will provide you with flexible options for image transmission for your crew and your clients. Functionality doesn't stop there. While you are live monitoring on your smartphone, the Hollyview app gives you the option to actually record video files for a quick rehearsal and then show it to your client for approval. You can also freeze a frame in the app, take notes on that freeze frame, and then share that with your client or your DP or your camera operator. The Hollyview app will also let you use optional channel scanning firmware that will help you scan for the strongest signal available. Live streaming has quickly become a popular medium of communication, and the Hollyland Mars 400S Pro allows you to wirelessly broadcast your video signal simply and easily. Just take the video signal directly from your receiver and connect it to your computer via the USB-C connection on the receiver itself. Just make sure you have the USB-C to Ethernet adapter cable and a standard RJ45 cable. These are sold separately, but please note both the RJ45 cable and the adapter are required to connect the Hollyland receiver to your computer. This simple setup allows you to bypass any further encryption and decryption that would be done by a separate video capture device. The Hollyland Mars 400S Pro is essentially eliminating the need for that extra device, saving you money and space in your camera bag. If you had multiple inputs, you could also run the video feed into an Ethernet RJ45 switcher and then run that into your computer. You now have the ability to broadcast your video wirelessly, which means you can wander around with your live streaming camera with the transmitter connected rather than being stuck at your desk wired into a computer. Compared to the original Mars 400S, the Mars 400S Pro has a sleek new design that I love. Turning it horizontal makes for a much lower profile on your camera rig, which means less clutter around the camera. The original design was solid, but it stood straight up and it could easily get in the way. Also, they color-coded the integrated color shoe mounts, so you never have to guess which is which. You just look at the color and mount accordingly. Red is the transmitter, blue is the receiver. Always take the red pill. Speaking of mounting, it does have the cold shoe design for mounting right onto a camera, or you can use the 1/4 20 mounting thread to attach to stands or articulating arms. It still features a bright OLED display with simple menu functionality. Simply use the 3 buttons to the right of the screen to navigate up and down while using the center button to confirm your selection. Scene mode select is still there, allowing you to choose the type of transmission that you want. HD mode is the best looking image possible, sacrificing speed. Speed mode is the fastest speed possible, sacrificing image quality. And balance mode is the best of both worlds. This new design also features multiple fan modes to keep it cool or quiet when you are shooting. The kit comes with a single transmitter and a single receiver, plus 5 antennas, 2 for each unit and 1 extra just in case you need the spare. There are 3 ways to power this device. Inside the box there is a DC adapter with a locking mount. I would only use this for the receiver because it's typically the most stationary. They both have a built-in battery plate that take Sony L-Type series batteries so you can power the units wirelessly, which of course is kind of the intended use. And the third option is the USB-C port found on each unit that can now also be used to power each device or live stream video to your computer. Each unit only weighs 0.5 pounds or 206 grams, and they both measure 4.3 by 2.8 by 1.32 inches. Between the flexible power options, the impressive image transmission range, and the Hollyview app versatility, the Hollyland Mars 400S Pro is a great tool to have in your camera kit. You see, wireless video transmission eliminates dangerous clutter on set and allows you to move faster and more efficiently, which will no doubt impress your clients and help your crew nail the shot, leading to more jobs, which in turn will help you grow as a filmmaker. But what are your thoughts? Are you ready to add wireless video transmission to your camera kit? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Jake with B&H. Just keep rolling.